Hello, good morning, and welcome to our next unit. We're on Unit 5 now, Week 11 in your syllabus. It's March 26th today, and our next unit is our research paper. The school requires that this paper be a persuasive or problem-solving paper, and to kind of get us rolling, this is the week that's sort of the calm before the storm. This week, I'm just getting you thinking about your resources. The resources that you're going to be reading from for this week are not necessarily things that you'll use in your actual research, and we'll talk about the research paper in a second, but first I want to keep us focused on what's going on this week. So just so you know, we are starting a research focused unit. This is a longer unit. It's a slightly different pattern than the previous units, so do hang with me here. I'm going to tell you what to do this week, and then I'm going to try to sketch out how it all comes together. Okay, this week we're going to be reading from a variety of sources. We're reading Plato, Darwin, Latané, Bloom, Hardin, and Skinner, okay? And we're going to discuss them on the discussion board. You may not ever use these in your actual research, or they might spawn an idea that you're going to use. The point of this is to get you thinking about resources, about research, and about styles of research writing that you'll see as modeled here. Some of these pieces are not research writing. You might wonder, why does she have this in here? For example, the Plato piece is more just getting you to think. Think about truth and how truth is represented. And how do you know when you have a source if it's a good source or not? Bloom's article is talking about how when we're reading about something that's been written, so in other words, it's a literary analysis of something, it's kind of a pushback, it's an argument. It shows how we can be persuasive in our writing. Again, the point that we're going to be building on eventually here is persuasion and problem solving. And obviously when you're solving a problem or saying you've got a solution to something, you are using persuasion as a mode of communication. So this week, just reading and discussing. This is our light week because you just turned in a paper, right? It gives me a chance to catch up on the grading too. Then next week we're going to be starting the actual research paper. Just to get you thinking this week, since it is a light week and you might have a little extra time, what we're heading into is a paper that is a free choice in terms of your content or the direction you go. I want you to choose a topic that you're interested in. It can be at a local level, it can be at a global level, it just has to be researchable. In other words, you need to be able to find sources to support yourself. This time you're not using sources from the text unless you see something that does apply, and then feel free to use it. And from there, what we're looking at is developing a position paper or a persuasive paper. So either one is fine, but I want you to think of your topic now. I've had a lot of students use their major. I had a math education major last semester do a paper on rethinking math education and what he thinks the problem is with current math education and what needs to change. I've had a nursing student talk about how there needs to be more regulation on herbal medications because they have a real effect on the body and they could affect someone's health negatively if used inappropriately. Just lots of different things that have been spawned from people's personal lives and from things that they've read this semester that have interested them, and just from personal pursuits. So make this paper work for you. If there's something that you want to research, I encourage you to do that, as long as it can be poised as a persuasion paper or problem solution. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself on this. We don't need a topic until next week, but then it really flies starting next week. So do have a topic going into next week so that you can have something to build on right away rather than spending all your time looking for that precious topic, okay? If you want to bounce topic ideas off of me, feel free to do that. Write to me, I'll write back. And until next week, enjoy reading and discussing. This is the calm before the storm. Fair warning. Bye-bye.